What's good, everybody? This is your boy D Money. We tapping into another episode of the A Lot of Fashion podcast, and what we're going to talk about today is the data over dollars. Now, a lot of people don't really know, the importance of data for their business, and we're going to actually tap into why it's more important than focusing in on making money for your business, especially when you're first starting off. So make sure that you like and subscribe. Here on the A Lot of Fashion podcast, we like to talk about everything business. We even like to have business influencers and business professionals tap in and tell their stories, so that way they can give you the gems that you need from their experiences in order to help you develop and, build and scale your business properly. So let's go. Social data. As social data, the meta collected from, new and potential customers through different social platforms and applications help track how users engage with content, gathers new percentages and statistics, and then analyzes and applies those metrics to create accurate online profiles for who interacts with your content. While Facebook and YouTube are the most widely used over other social platforms, there are still plenty of others that you and others can gather social data from, such as Snapchat, Pinterest, WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and many others. There's multiple different forms of social data that you can tap into, whether it be for your social platforms or even on your website, and even if you have applications that that you own and your consumer actually taps into. Some of these forms of social data are Facebook posts, pins on Pinterest, check-ins on Yelp, favorited TikTok videos, Instagram videos, or any other social videos. Likes on Instagram, likes on your other social platforms, tweets and engagements on Twitter, even location tracking. These all are important types of data, because it helps you to develop the demographic of your customer. You understand the type of things that your customer taps into. All your customers are going to be different, but the same in their own right. So you're going to be able to figure out what things that they like, different things that you can do to add to your brand and style in order to, implement, this data into your day-to-day routine. So it's important to have these things, because as we get into the next step, why data is so valuable, while there's, certainly a shady market for, stolen Netflix, passwords, and Facebook accounts that have been hacked. The larger data market is in how platforms and companies work together to maximize the impact of their advertising dollars. Typically, companies use personal data in two ways: direct advertising and predictive analytics. So for me personally, as I scale and build my brand, I like to go to direct advertising, being straightforward with the customer, going direct to them with paid ads, and also constantly posting on my social platforms, so that way, number one, they get the brand story. Number two, that they constantly know that something is being newly developed with our brand. Um, with predictive analytics, it's more for something where you have, I guess you could say, a little bit more data than you normally start with. So, with that type of analytics, it's more so that you already have a metric of how things have gone before, and you kind of predict if they will grow, or they will shoot down. It's not always guaranteed, but most times, based off of the data and metrics that you have previously, it helps you to actually go forward. What data is actually important? Arguably, all of it is important, but let's just start small. On a website, a few key pieces of data will inform you about your audience, habits, routines, and how they even shop on your website. Bounce rate. This metric lets you know how many people are viewing your just one page on your website before even leaving. For instance, if you have a high bounce rate during the months you're running an Instagram ad campaign, let's just say people are interested in your product showing the ad but not interested in engaging with the rest of your website. Channels. Now, by what channels are your visitors coming to your website? These may be organic, referral, direct, or even social. You can see month over month comparisons with the for your customer. This handy flow chart will help you inform which pages are the first ones drawing your audience to the website, what page they visited next, and then what page caused them to exit your website. These are like all these things are very important because then you finally understand your customer's thought process along with the things that they like and dislike. Then you can add, take away from what's working and what's not working. Time on site. How long your users spend on the browser on your website. That's just pretty simple and cut and dry. You understand how how long they spending time on there. Let you know if you need more things to be added to your website in order to make that joint look fire. The next thing is new and returning visitors. Typically in a view pie chart form, this piece of data lets you know which percentage of viewers from for the month have been on your website before versus brand new visitors. This is just something you need to definitely tap into because the more people that you have tapping into your website and people consistently tapping into your website on a balanced basis is very good because then your conversion rate is going to go up higher. How big data is used in fashion? It's the concept of big data includes analyzing voluptuous amounts of data to extract valuable information. In the fashion world, big data is increasingly playing a big part in trending forecasters, analyzing consumer behavior, preferences, and even emotions. So we already know it's a big thing for corporations, but it's definitely a big thing for fashion, just for the simple fact that it outlines a whole consumer style, how they move, where they like to go, how they like to dress on a consistent basis. The things that the type of events that they like to tap into on a consistent basis. All these things are important. What data do you need for your business? Businesses understand what customers want and how they perceive their brand. So, just like I said and been mentioning in this, podcast, all types of data stemming to your consumer and, how they move, how they eat, how they dress, where they go, all is important. And, what I'm saying, how long they spend time at these different locations and uh, in these different situations can help you in the long run. Why is data more important than money? It gives an edge and advantage, which helps offer superior customer service, increase profits, discover new markets, and even develop new products. What will you be able to do with the data? Data analytics can help also form organizations, identify opportunities to streamline operations and reduce costs and maximize profits. So just with the data that you receive, you'll be able to make better ads. Number one, you'll be able to pinpoint the type of products that your customer likes, that you are actually designing and putting together. Then on top of that, you'll be able to market to them better because you'll know how to put your story and experiences together to actually reach them in a relatable sense. So you know what I'm saying, take all this information into account and, start putting it into, how you build your brand. Make sure that, you tap into, what we got going on here at Dreams of Ruler Street Fashion. We have 20% off going on. Today will be the last day for that, for the Juneteenth sale. And then we also got 25% off going on for our, tracksuit and sweatsuit sale. So definitely tap in for that. I appreciate all y'all for, checking out our website, checking out, our podcast, and also, even tapping into our Drip Talk. It's helping us, to continuously grow here on YouTube and on, the podcast platform. So appreciate y'all. Keep visualizing y'all purpose. I'm out. Thank you guys for watching another episode of A Lot of Fashion. We appreciate you guys for liking and subscribing and also staying tuned through the whole episode. Make sure that you take these business gems and start visualizing your purpose. I am out.